You know why it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience? It's going to be super easy because what I'm actually focused on is all this other stuff. All this is to support this right here. And all the white space, you want to know what I'm going to do in the white space? I'm going to do... Today I'll show you how I still find time for music and business, even though I have a job, I'm taking 19 credit hours, blah, 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 workout, blah, blah, blah. You might say, well, that sounds like you're super busy, man. I don't know how you're going to fit in music and business. Well, actually, I say it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience. So, I'll show you how in this. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jacob Dewitty, an independent artist that releases songs monthly, and I also run a music production company called Dewitty Reality. We offer remote production services, so you can get that down below. I also have a free gift and a free guide for you at the end of this video. You can cop that anytime in the description. I probably don't have to explain to you why time is important, but essentially, why is efficiency and priorities important? Well, without priorities, we're just kind of all over the place. Our time, especially in music and business, it's ultra important because everything is based on results. At work, everything's based on time. You show up for 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. Here, if you show up for 8 hours and you don't get anything done, you just wasted 8 hours. So ultimately, efficiency and priorities are key. And this is a lesson I had to learn. So recently I made a video on my biggest mistake that cost me like 2 years of energy and time. And I essentially cleared up how I gained focus. So if you missed that video, and that's where I showed this, make sure you check that out. Essentially, we mapped out our goals and figured out exactly what we need to do. So instead of all this, we're only going to focus on 1, 2, 3. So ultimately, the problem is we need more time to achieve our goals. So how the heck are we going to do that? Well, number one, we got to fix our mindset. Being too busy is an excuse. If you really want to do something, you're going to find time for it. Too busy is an excuse. If something's super low on your priorities, then just say it's not a priority right now. The solution is we're going to map out our goals. So I kind of introduced this in the last video, but first we're actually going to list out exactly everything that actually matters. So what does matter? So we have our goals. We mapped out our goals. Our goal is 1, to go full-time in music, 2, to make great playlist level music, and number 3, get the gains. That's our 3 goals. Now everything underneath that has to be towards those 3 goals. Now there's stuff that we might have to do, like work or stuff that we've got to pay the bills with, but ultimately those 3 things, that's every bit of our time needs to go into those 3 things. Every bit of my time needs to go into those 3 things. Now of course, this is just how I do it. You can just learn from this video. You don't have to do exactly what I do, but I think this will be helpful. So I listed out what matters. So number 1, we've got to get great at songs. If I want to go full-time in music, I have to be great at making songs. That's number 1. Number 2, we've got videos. The YouTube videos, building an audience and all the revenue streams and stuff. The YouTube videos are going to be my 1 system. And I introduced the 5 ones before. 1 target market, 1 problem solved, 1 system for getting clients. You can apply this to anything else other than business. 1 offer in 1 year. So these are the 5 things I'm pretty much focusing on. Then services, we've got to take care of our services. I bought a course on how to sell courses, how to make courses. That's that. Then of course we have the stuff we got to do to graduate college. We've got classes and practicing. Then of course fitness, big key to me. We've got workout 6 times a week. We're broken up right now. Got to get the calories in, and then work, pay the bills. So we've got the list. Now we're going to map it out in terms of time. So we know exactly our goal. We know exactly everything we have to do. Now I've got to map it out. So first, we're going to start with quarters. So we're in quarter 3 right now. Right now it's September. So we've got to figure this out. Then we've got that. So we've got lead generation in quarter 3. We're going to make the product of courses and all that kind of stuff in quarter 4. Then back to quarter 1 in January 2023. We're going to launch all the course and all that kind of stuff. Then once we get to quarter 2, we're going to actually go full steam ahead, try to achieve those goals. Then we're going to break that down monthly. So exactly what we have to do every single month. Since September, I got to make 3 videos a week. This is the goal for subscribes, email list. This month I was big on simplifying focus. So I'm taking 19 credit hours, working, doing the business, doing workouts, blah, 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 etc., etc. So we made all this. So basically, as you can see, we did quarters, months, then we broke it down to weeks. What did I have to do this week? I had to make 3 YouTube videos. We made some free stuff for you guys. We simplified our focus. I deleted all the social medias off my phone. I still do have YouTube. Of course, that's the only one I'm focusing on right now, but I don't have Instagram or anything like that. And then we go to daily. So now we've got to figure out our system. So every single day, what do we have to do? And now this is the most important step of this video. This is where rubber meets the road. It's really hard to do, but it'll be worth it. So this is where we set the system and put everything in the Google Calendar. So we broke it down: quarter, month, week, day. Now we're gonna input exactly the system that we're gonna do. The system is gonna be, for me, it's business in between classes and work. So all this white space has to go towards business. Then we have the content. When am I gonna do the content? We gotta plan, record, and edit. So we'll do that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When are we gonna make music? Every time I'm at home, anytime I'm in this room, Monday through Thursday, we're gonna be making music. All right, and this is my biggest priority right here. This is what matters. This is what's gonna build my career. Now, theory, classical piano, singing, all that stuff definitely supports my career. The main priority is music. So the other stuff, like homework, classes, all that stuff, we just schedule that in. If it doesn't get done during that time, then it's not getting done, okay? We schedule that out, and then we protect the time for music and for business. And you can't really argue with someone about what's important to them. What's important for me is music and business, okay? College, working out, work, blah, 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 blah. All that is to support music and business. Two things, music and business. That's what we're doing. So we need everything on this calendar, everything in these Google Docs. All that is to organize this. So ultimately, like I said, we'll schedule all the homework, all the practicing, and all the classes. All the time I have outside of that is protected. We got classes all day on Monday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. basically. Then we have Tuesday, I try to take care of all the other stuff like homework, practice, all that kind of stuff, work. Then we have, once I get home, we're making music and we got to work out. That's it. Same on Wednesday. As soon as we get home, work on the business, work on music, work out. And it's really that simple. Then you just have to protect this time. You just have to do it. That's just discipline at that point. So you might say, wow, it looks like your mind is in like 30 different places, right? It seems like my focus is all over the place. You might say, wow, that's a lot. It's a lot to manage. It's going to be hard to focus. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do music and working out and business and stuff. Excuses. This, what, and you know why? You know why it's going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience? It's going to be super easy because what I'm actually focused on is music and business. All this other stuff, all this is to support this right here. And all the white space, you want to know what I'm going to do in the white space? I'm going to do music and business. You know what I'm going to do when, you know what I'm going to be thinking about during these classes? Music and business, okay? I think you get the point. But I think for you to understand this point, you can watch this video on focus. But ultimately, time management comes down to priorities. And hey, I'm just showing you what I do. I'm just showing you how I think. You don't have to do it, of course. You can think however you want to think. But I'm just doing this to document. Hopefully my mistakes and my journey can help you. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you check out the video on focus. And I'll see you there.